The Kyrgyz army still has the uniforms and discipline of its former Soviet bosses, and a decade after independence, the relationship between the two armed forces has once again become intertwined. Yesterday we went to see an American military base in Kyrgyzstan, and today, again, something I never thought we'd be allowed to do or see. We're here on a Kyrgyz military base that is about to become, it seems, a Russian base, which should make Kyrgyzstan the only country in the world to have an American and a Russian military base on its land. I mean, they were Russians. Those were Russians. They had Russian badges on their uniforms. This is the new great game. As well as having the American military here, the Kyrgyz have let the Russians back in as part of a collective security agreement. The Russians want to protect what they still see as their southern border from incursions by Al-Qaeda supporters. This plane here, are they Russian?
Yeah, Russian.
Right. The fighter plane, the fighter jets that we saw,
They're Kyrgyz.
they're Kyrgyz.
Yes.
Right, okay. Well, maybe we should stop here and can we just do a little... He doesn't want us to film here.
Yeah, they're Russian planes, so we can just pass through.
All right, so we can just pass by.
Yeah, pass by.
So what we've got here are some Russian cargo planes that are already seem to be unloading. It's what looks like Russian contractors over here and engineers who are measuring up some areas of the airport, clearly for their own uses. The head of the base was none too pleased about our presence, and our guide from the Ministry of Defence had to persuade him to let us stay. But there was none of the charm offensive here that we'd experienced from the Americans. What proportion of the Kyrgyz Air Force is based here?
Сколько человек будет с российской стороны, правильно?
As we agreed, you just film it. We don't
Мы
talk.
солдат.
No comments from them? Okay, all right. The Russians are worried that the Americans are getting too much power and influence in the region, and the Russians want to secure their own power. So they're trying to make a comeback. When the base commander finally left, our Kyrgyz colonel explained why there is now a Russian and an American base in Kyrgyzstan.
Базы Ганси своя задача. Это антитеррористическая, правильно?
The American base has a clear purpose: to fight terrorism. It's part of the anti-terrorism coalition. But the Russian base is going to secure our southern borders, so Islamic incursions will never happen again.
Вот этих баткинских событий у нас больше не повторится.